order and go on vacation, even knowing that she's got to come to court? Not cool, man. You know?
Well, I think it was a family event that they had all planned and had prepaid for. She'll be back in town on Monday.
That's really arrogant. You know, I can't. Would you do that?
Well, obviously I wouldn't do that, Judge, but
I wouldn't do that either. I mean, I will grant you the courtesy of Monday, but I mean, it's not cool that you would defy a court order and still go on vacation knowing that you have to come to court. That's a kick in the ding ding, man. You know?
Well, I understand. I think it was a situation where her parents had prepaid for the entire thing for the whole family and didn't want to have the expense of trying to send her back alone early.
Where is she?
She's in Maui, Judge.
Before this courtroom session even finds its rhythm, we're thrown straight into a situation that tests the limits of accountability, respect, and common sense. A young defendant facing a serious DWI charge makes a decision that leaves the judge stunned, choosing a family vacation over a mandatory court appearance. But this isn't just about missing a date. It's about what that choice represents. Is it ignorance, entitlement, or just a costly mistake? As tensions rise, the judge doesn't hold back, delivering blunt truths about responsibility, public safety, and the real consequences of treating the legal system like it's optional. And trust me, this is only the beginning. Stick around, because what unfolds next will make you question, where should the line be drawn between understanding and accountability?
The trip had been booked for 6 months.
I get it, but that doesn't justify it. You know, a court date is a court date. And you willfully chose to just defy and say, you know, thumb yourself at the court system. And that's not cool. You know, that shows us that you completely disrespect. You don't care what we say, what we think. That's not how we do things in criminal court, you know? Pavel, what's the cause number? You know, especially in light that this is a driving while intoxicated case, you know, this is about, it may not be a big deal to, you know, high-priced lawyers, but to us, we treat this as a big deal. You know, Harris County leads the nation in DWI fatalities. We have DWI after DWI, death after death. It's truly an astounding and a disgusting statistic. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am. Okay.
On June 1st, 2024, officers were notified by the Humboldt Police Department requesting assistance if possible to the driver at 7:36 in the morning in the Target parking lot. Officers advised the suspect was involved in a minor car accident. The driver was identified by her Texas driver's license. Officers could smell a strong odor of alcoholic beverage emitting from the defendant and observed that she had glassy eyes. The defendant stated that she had 4 shots in the prior. They conducted standard sobriety tests, 6 of 6 for the HGM, 2 of 8 for the walking turn, 0 of 4 for the one leg stand. Officers wrote the DIC, and the defendant consented to an arrest, and the results of which were 0.085 and 0.084.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? I guess look to see what other kind of contacts she has with the law. Does she have any priors, any prior DWIs?
She's never been in trouble before. I've got a chief approved PGI offer today. I understand the court's concern. She was not willful, and I know how it seems. But I know what you're saying, Judge. I'm just telling you, she's scared for her life. She's never been in court before. She showed up today. She's not on docket today. She's trying to make it right.
If it were me, if I know I pick up a DWI and I have a court case the following week, I'm going to go. I don't care if I have a trip. You know, to me, and I guess other people come from a different cut, but you know, the court system takes precedence over everything else.
I agree, Judge. I'd ask you for leniency in this case. She's not a career criminal in any way.
In life, Mr. LaCruz.
I work at my dad's company. I do paperwork, invoicing.
So non-destructive testing for oil fields, Judge. She's admin there at the.
How old are you?
22.
Did you graduate high school? How far did you make it?
I graduated high school and I just been working for my dad for a couple years because he had a stroke and he needed help with the company, so I came in and stepped in.
For future reference, this is not the way we do things. You know, and if you ever do this to me again, or us, I'm going to hold you in contempt. You know, that's how seriously we take it. And it's really just, it's a slap in the face of the entire criminal justice system to tell us that you'd rather go on a trip than to come to court when you're supposed to come to court.
My dad is suspended and I told him I have to stay here and
Then your father should be ashamed of himself. And when you go home, I want you to tell him that he should be ashamed of this. He should be ashamed of himself, and that it's not the way we do things. I will reluctantly keep your PR bond in place, or I'll reinstate your bond. I'm going to tell you now, this is the only get out of jail free card that you're going to get from me. You will never get one again. If you ever miss court when you're supposed to be here, you pick up a new case. If you consume alcohol or drugs, I'm going to put you in jail. You will never get another PR bond. You understand, man? So I am going to find probable cause. I am ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or dope, you will go to jail. Tell me, do you have a Texas driver license? Do you have liability insurance in your name?
She has insurance. It's under her father's name. She's on the policy. Judge.
I want to make sure that you're named as a covered person. If you are, then you may continue to drive. Until that point, I just want to know that you're actually a named under that policy. You have a lawyer. You must stay in contact with the lawyer, which I hope that there won't be a problem.
There's
but
not an issue, Judge. This will never happen again. It's fine.
I get it. If they come back to me and tell me that you've gone MIA, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. So you must stay in contact with them, and they will tell you when you have to come back to court. For now, I'll have you go to Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, you'll get traced for your bond conditions, and then
It's at 6-7. Can we get
we're gonna
we'll
reinstate the bond now, and then we'll just let you pick a new date.
Thank you, Judge. May we be excused?
Please.
Empezando desde aquí.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with
Okay.
who is Gonzalez Campuzano?
González Campuzano.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez Campuzano, you are charged with terroristic threat. You are facing up to a year in jail and or $4,000 fine. What if they want that?
3 days with 12 days credit.
They have given you an offer of 3 days in jail with credit for the 12 days that you've done. Is this what you want to do, sir?
Yeah.
Understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. There's also an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this. And if you ever pick up another case like this, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. You pick up a gun, you'll be facing also a year in jail. Do you understand? You give up the right to a trial. And this is also for Ramos Velasquez. Who is Ramos Velasquez? Mr. Velasquez. Ramos Velasquez, you were charged with driving while intoxicated. And this is a SIG, right?
Así, Chen.
Both of you guys
Ustedes
picked up a DWI.
hicieron un caso de manejo
You
de-
got out of jail. All you had to do was show up to court.
Era comparecer.
If you would have shown up, good things probably would have happened.
Probablemente lo-
But you took flight, and both of you now have picked up another DWI while you're on bond for a DWI. What happened? Now both of you have ICE detainers. You will not get out.
Salir.
And once you are eventually released from here, you will go straight to immigration
John,
from now on.
adelante.
If you want to be here Follow the law.
La ley.
Had you done that,
Si usted hubiera hecho eso,
good things probably
buenas
would
cosas
happen
probablemente le hubieran ocurrido.
because we like to help people around here. But when you go out there and endanger public safety, there are severe, severe consequences.
Severas.
Mr. Ramos Velasquez, you are also charged now with 2 DWIs. You've worked out an agreement where they're going to dismiss one in exchange for your plea of guilty on the other one. It's 60 days in jail, the sentence, with credit for the 34 days that you've done. I'm going to suspend your ability to drive for 2 years. Do not drive. I'm going to tell you now, I don't know if you're going to get deported or not. If you do, and you come back and the feds catch you, it's a minimum of 5 years in federal prison. So if you want to do things, do it the right way. Not only that, if you ever get into a car, an officer is going to see your record. They're going to see DWI, DWI. If they smell alcohol on you, what do you think is going to happen?
La cárcel otra vez. They'll take me to jail again.
Right.
Correcto.
I would never get in a car, even if you've had a sip of beer, Mr. Ramos Velasquez.
¿Entendió?
Because what's happening now will happen again and again, eternally.
Otra vez, eternamente.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. I will sentence you to the agreement. Mr. Gonzalez Camposano, how do you plead to the offense of terroristic threat?
Guilty.
I will find you guilty. I will also follow the agreement, sentence you to it. Good luck to you both. Mr. Asig, all I wanted you to understand was that all you had to do was show up. That's all you had to do. And now you've picked up a second DWI.
Tiene otra vez un manejo de obligo.
Your first bond is set at $20,000. They gave you a PR bond on the first one. I'm going to revoke that PR bond and I'm going to raise it up to $10,000.
$10,000.
Regardless, it doesn't matter because you have an immigration detainer. So you will be stuck like Chuck until this thing is over with. For future reference. Piensa. Tell me.
We haven't had a hearing on any kind of revocation, so I would ask that.
Up a DWI while he's on bond for DWI. So I'm not gonna let him keep a PR bond on his first DWI. I mean, really.
But we're revoking it. I would like, I want to represent the correct way. So if you want to revoke it, I think we should have a hearing on that one. At this moment in time, he does have an ICE hearing. I mean, he does have an ICE detention, and you've already said that the other one is going to be at 20,000.
It's already set at 20. I mean,
So that's what I'm saying.
I'm happy to do it. We can set up for a bail hearing on Friday, Thursday. I'm okay with that.
Not this Thursday or Friday. But another day, that's fine.
Tell me when. I would rather do it sooner rather than later, just because a person with 2 DWIs, I'm going to do it quick. I think he's a complete danger to public safety.
La seguridad pública.
So I'm happy.
No, I
to do it.
completely understand where you're coming from, Your Honor. I just,
It's okay.
I want to do my due diligence. You understand what I'm saying? 17th, Monday?
Lunes.
Sure. Okay. So bail hearing for Monday. All right, guys. Good luck to you.
En el oficial, por favor.
Hi. Yes. We're good? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much. No. We'll wait for Monday.
We're approaching on Mr. Dijon White. He's in custody.
Oh, wait, just no. But Mr. Hatton approached on Deshaun White.
There's 2 whites on docket.
Oh.
Juan White.
Oh, okay, you got Dewan White.
The Juan White.
Okay, because he had, is it Dedrian White? Dedrian White. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right, Judge. So Mr. White's on a fugitive case. He would like me to approach and ask for a bond so he could turn himself into the demanding county of Monroe, Georgia.
Judge, the state at the time is not asking for a bond. We don't feel comfortable given his sheer number of thefts and he absconded.
Okay, hold on a second. You guys want a bond too, right?
Yes, sir.
You want a bond too?
Yes.
Can we bring them both out so we can kill two birds? Huh?
White and who else? Mitchell.
White and Mitchell, please. Thanks, Stephen. I think that's it.
So it's going to be a few minutes while they're getting the guys together and bringing them out. Judge is going to look over and start reading up on some of the information that he has available because he knows the guys are going to come out and start giving them all of the fluff and do everything they can to convince him to provide a bond when it's not even really his warrant that he's acting on. He's just holding them on a warrant outside the system.
Are you here tomorrow? Will, are you going to be here tomorrow? When are you going to be here next? Maybe not Thursday or Friday? Okay. Can you zoom in tomorrow? Because I need more time with Mr. Hicks. I can't, I want to pull his record and I want to pull how much he's been drinking so I can have a hearing on it and whether to revoke his bond. And Tracy, if you can pull up his records on Mr. Hicks, please. Hicks, yeah. And then if you want, we can, because it's already 12:05. It's going to take a while for me to get the information. Can we do it tomorrow? You can zoom in. He's got to be here though. Is that okay?
Here are gentlemen wanted in Louisiana.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
How's jail?
Yeah.
Not good, right? Wonderful. I hope it's absolutely miserable. That's the idea, to get people to get it, you know? Both of you guys are wanted from out-of-state jurisdictions. You want me to sit you a bond? I don't know. I don't know you guys. I don't know who you are. I know that you guys are going to tell me it's little bunnies jumping in the woods, but to me, it's what's on paper that matters, because that's how I get to know you guys, not what you tell me, because what you tell me is going to go in this year, it'll go out that year. Paper is what rules. I guess we'll start with you. You are Dewan White, right? Mr. White. So I guess go ahead and tell me, please.
Got a letter, and then I'll follow up.
For sure.
Yes, Judge, this is asking for no bond on, he has a sheer number of, theft convictions, has DWI on a family member out of Defendant County. He also had a failure to appear out of Georgia. We don't feel comfortable setting a bond for Mr. White.
So he has, he has a case here as well.
Yes, Judge.
He picked up an unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon here.
That's correct, Judge.
And as while the larceny was pending, the warrant was issued out September 23rd, 2023, and while he had this pending,
Whoa, so the warrant's been issued he's been out on the land for a year?
well, that's when the warrant was issued. I don't know if anything past that, but it was September of last year, and then he picked up the felon possession of weapons for the duration or while he was wanted. And the fact that he had a recent prior conviction a year before, and the fact that he has at least 6, I didn't count, regarding similar offenses, is that we would be opposed to a bond.
Yeah, if I may. So first, he does have a case in felony, $20,000 bond. He is waiting on a bond in this court, so he can post that bond. He's been in contact with his family. He's got the support of his girlfriend, his mother. He's never been given a bond here to go allow himself to turn himself into there. I would requests that he be given that opportunity to do so. He's got a plan in place on how to do that and how to get to Georgia and reconcile what's going on over there.
So he's been on the lam. I mean, this case has been open since September 23.
Judge, I was just appointed on this. I don't know the specifics as to when the warrant was issued, as to what's happened in the meantime. I just know that there is an extradition request in place, and I would request that he be given the opportunity to.
Yeah, I'm just, if he's been on the lam for a year and a half, I'm not down with that, really.
He also had a phone call about 4 months prior to this warrant being issued.
Bond forfeiture for what?
That was for case number
For here, one of our cases?
1629990. That's the person, the one that he was recently convicted of in 2022. So he bond forfeited on that one 4 months before he had a warrant out for this extradition.
Yeah, he also had two. You had another case from 2022. You took off at least 2 times on that case. How on earth do you think that I can trust you that you're going to go back when you have not? You just pled to another case not too long ago, and you took off at least 2 times on that case. Really?
No.
Sure.
No, that's not accurate. I was in jail, and when I did my time for being in jail, and they issued out a warrant, and I had no idea about the warrant because when I went home to try and deal with the warrant, they told me that it was nothing that they could find, and they would.
I'm talking about you have a theft from a person from 2022, October. They issued at least 2 different warrants that I can see because you violated bond conditions on 2 separate occasions.
I was never on. I never got in custody for any of it. But as soon as it was time for me, like, to turn myself in, that's exactly what I did. When I learned about the warrant, I turned myself in.
Yeah, no, man, sorry.
Judge, is there any chance we can put this on the docket for Thursday so I can delve into the facts a little more?
For sure, you can, I'm happy to do it, right? What, Ricardo, I have no problem if you want to ever try to, show me something more, but I mean, at the end of the day, my only concern are 2 things. Public safety, which is my most concern, and if you're gonna go. And from what I hear, all you got is a history of flight. It's what you do. You take flight on 3 different occasions. Actions speak louder than words. Really. I don't like to keep people in jail, but if you show me that you're going to be a public danger, I mean, really. Mr. Mitchell, let's talk about you. You're wanted for 2nd-degree murder or attempted 2nd-degree murder. What else was it, Mr. Kim?
And resisting an officer, Judge. Or resisting by flight, sorry. That's the.
So, does he have any open cases here in Harris County?
The VCW out of. Case
Dismissed.
Yes.
He has a prohibited weapon case in the 179 gun with $50,000.
Oof.
I can give the court a little more information about Mr. Mitchell.
Okay. So, of course.
I had an opportunity to speak with the court's law clerk in St. Andrew Parish yesterday afternoon. She was communicating with Judge Mesh in that court. He was arrested and charged with this case last July. They had what they call a contradictory hearing where evidence was presented. This attempted murder charge, his lawyer in that case presented evidence that he was actually in Alexandria, Louisiana, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from where the charges stem. He was actually at a graduation ceremony. After that hearing, the judge released him on a PR bond, and he was never made contact with the court since then. It turns out the district attorney's office in that parish did in fact bill him by information with this attempted murder charge, attempted to serve him, but I confirmed with the clerk in that court that he actually never was served with the February 22nd, 2024 court date that he missed, which is why he.
So why won't they lift the hold? They should lift the hold.
I spoke with her. She said the judge would be willing to recall the warrant if he could get on Zoom with the Harris County Jail and present to him yesterday afternoon that he has a new court date. The jail said, we want to allow that. So then I offered to get the reset certified mail from them, take it to him, have him sign it, send it back. They said he's on a PR bond still. They want him extradited, but if we get a bond and he comes and
Second degree murder, man. I'm
it's
not
an
giving.
attempted murder, which is basically ag assault, Judge. Nobody was hit, nobody was killed. It's not a murder.
I don't know that.
What you saw was attempted murder. So nobody died, or it would be murder.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Well, I think there's a big difference between somebody dying and somebody not.
What if I can help you facilitate the Zoom hearing?
That would be great. And just so the court, just for the court's information, the judge has not revoked his bond. He's basically saying when he gets back to St. Landry Parish and gets properly served, he'll be released on his own recognizance again.
Let me help you set up the Zoom hearing.
That would be
Okay,
great.
I'm going to do it because I think that I can.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's what the judge asked. He said if he is able to meet with him via Zoom, he will recall the one.
Let me see if I can get that for you. Just give me a second. I don't feel comfortable giving someone a
Maybe we
bond
can
with
do
an
it in
attempted murder charge.
I understand. Maybe we can, if I can call the court now, I'll step out.
True. Try it.
And maybe they can.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You can-
Gentlemen, go ahead and follow that way. Yes, until they come back with it soon, so. Okay, let me talk to. Approach on the plea or what's the?
Oh, what are we doing?
This is the one you defer.
He's going to go to Saturday.
This is where the tone of the courtroom shifts from frustration to something much deeper: public safety. The judge isn't just upset about a missed court date anymore. He's connecting this behavior to a much bigger issue: the devastating impact of DWI cases. When he mentions that Harris County leads the nation in DWI fatalities, that's not just a statistic, it's a warning. Driving while intoxicated isn't a minor mistake. It's a life-threatening decision that affects innocent people every single day. And from a legal standpoint, that's why courts take these cases so seriously. Now, think about it. If someone is willing to ignore a court order, what does that say about their respect for the law overall? Do you think the judge is being too harsh here? Or is this exactly the kind of accountability needed to prevent future tragedies? Let me know what you think.
Victoria needs a raise.
Okay. Hey, I get you're not happy. And I'm sorry, but we're not here to please you, right? You have an open fugitive case. I don't care if you have Jesus next to you. My only concern is public safety and if you're a flight risk. You've proven to me on multiple occasions that you are a flight risk. You have a dangerous case here. And then what does he have over there?
There it's, I believe, by
The larceny?
larceny.
Yeah. You've got an open felony case there. If you think that you're going to get a good result by continuing to pick up cases, it's not going to happen. So it's not Ricardo, it's not Stephen, it's not Dave, it's who is it? Yeah, who is it?
Me.
Right. It has nothing to do with anyone. And I get that you're not happy with him, but it has nothing to do with him. It has only one person. And that's the problem. You cannot continue to pick up cases and expect a good result. It doesn't make me happy keeping another brother in custody. It doesn't. But public safety is paramount. And you've already shown to me over and over that you're not willing to comply. Not only do you have that case, but you've picked up a case here. You just got done with another case that you had at least two different times that they had to revoke your bond because you're MIA. Really. The proof is in the pudding, man. That's all it is. So you are now a refusal So all the time that you sit in custody, you get no credit for. What's going to happen is they're going to go get a governor's warrant. And at that point, we're going to be waiting. You'll be sitting in there 90 days waiting on a governor's warrant from, did you say Illinois?
Sorry, Georgia.
Georgia. You have the right to waive formal extradition. In that event, we give Georgia 14 days to come get you. If they don't get you at that point, they release you. They file a motion to dismiss the fugitive case, and then it's over with. You get released. That doesn't kill the warrant. You will eternally have a warrant out of Georgia until you go take care of this. So even if they let you out of here because Georgia doesn't come within the 2 weeks, you will still have that open warrant. And they, as soon as you walk out of Harris County Jail, they can sit there, have a deputy waiting, rearrest you, and take you right back in. And then you'll be waiting another 14 days. It will eternally follow you until you take care of it. You've got to take care of business. Otherwise, it's going to keep happening. Sure.
I was trying to explain to him, I've never been arrested for drugs, not one time in my life. I don't know where it came from. The other ones,
Did I ever say anything about drugs?
I get you, but it's just, I was trying to explain to him, I have 6 kids, and I've been on the
Now, how are
gun,
you going to take care of 6
and that's what I was trying to explain to him. I have 6 kids, and I have literally 1 child on the way that is due in July.
My Lord. So now you
That's why
got
I'm like,
now you got 7 kids.
Yes, but that's why I was saying that. I was
And
trying to
with-
explain to him, if they decide to give me a bond here, I still have to come up with the money for the bond for the gun charge. But if
How
they,
is that fair that instead of food and clothes, they got to pony up a ton of money for you just to get out? How is that fair? How is that fair that we are taking food out of their mouths? They need food to eat. They need clothes on their back because they got to live.
that's what I was saying, it was gonna put me on an ankle monitor, so I didn't think that I was gonna fleece her.
Pete, you can still cut that off.
That's not my intentions. I literally have a child on the way like I did in
The
Austin.
road to hell is paved with good intentions. You ever heard that?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Judge, if he does have a GPS, place.
Oh, no, I don't care about a GPS. I don't care. My
Oh my God.
only
That was
concern
messed up.
is history has shown what's going to happen. That's it. Really. You know, and I got to say, I'm not even going to go there, but let us know what you want to do. You don't need to make a decision now. The only thing I'm telling you is that the time, because your refusal, you're not earning any credit. So take that into consideration. He did make bond on the felony, right?
No,
Oh, sir.
Oh, so even,
set at 20,000.
so it doesn't matter, even if you waive here, because you've not made bond in the felony case, you're still not earning time. What has to happen is the case needs to be taken care of upstairs, and at that point, the time will start running.
That's why I was trying to tell you. My mom, she literally was talking to the lawyer about the felony case, and she was saying, like, by any means necessary, I will make it to this because that's not my lifestyle anymore. I messed up with the gun, and I truly understand
Don't
that.
say anything about the case. I've got a bunch of DAs here. They're going to sit there and write everything that you need to do that you're saying. Just, I can't, I know that you're, but I can't do it. I'm sorry. The only thing I wanted to tell you is that I know that you're not happy with him. It's not him. It's me and it's you. And that's all it is. So, okay. Thanks.
Judge, I'll go over the options of where we're at right now. I'll explain that to my client and explain to him how he can move forward and what the options
The
are.
only other thing I would suggest, please, is if you can reach out to the felony lawyer to let them know that here, nothing's going to happen until that case is taken care of upstairs. Perhaps they can set up a trial earlier. Perhaps they can negotiate some kind of agreement earlier. That way the time here starts running as well.
Let me talk to my client, I'll update him on everything and come back and update you. Judge.
It's, and I'll tell you who it is. Hold on a second.
It's next set for July 8th, so if he waives,
Right.
sorry?
Oh, for the defense attorneys, right? I meant the prosecutor.
Kevin Wright.
Kevin, right. But if the 14 days runs today, then he would have another 12 days to come back from Georgia to here to make the next court date. But again, that's if he waives today and he gets sent by transport.
Let me talk to my client.
What we've just witnessed is a powerful snapshot of how the justice system balances second chances with firm accountability. From the very first case, where a missed court date nearly derailed a young defendant's future, to repeat offenders facing escalating consequences, the message remains consistent. Your actions follow you, and the court is always watching patterns, not just isolated mistakes. The judge made one thing very clear throughout these proceedings: public safety comes first. Whether it's DWI charges, failure to appear, or more serious allegations, the legal system isn't just reacting to what you did today, but what your behavior suggests about tomorrow. And that's why some people walk away with another opportunity, while others face stricter consequences. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the judge handled these cases fairly? Were the second chances justified? Or should there have been stricter penalties across the board? If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.